My advice is to not be afraid to ask for what you need.
Whether it's motherhood or whatever endeavor you have, one day at a time, because that success of today is truly a success because you got through that day.
What I want to say is you're not alone. I'm there. I've been there before. This too shall pass, we all hope, and find a mom friend. We can all commiserate together because we're all facing these same fights.
My advice to other women who are struggling right now is to build a village however you can. I have learned to move past some of my pride and ask for help wherever I can find it.
I would just say, first of all, be nice to yourself. There's a lot of stress right now. You're doing a lot. You're doing great. You're being a mom, you're being a wife, you're being a girlfriend, you're being an employer, a manager, a leader, and all of those things are important. And it's really important to give yourself some grace and to make sure that you're taking time for yourself, even if it's just, what I do, hiding out in my car, drinking a Starbucks and listening to some music really loud. Just take some time for you and be nice to yourself throughout this process.
And if you find yourself, feeling overwhelmed or anxious or isolated, really think about ways that you can flip the script and creative ways you can get yourself to be engaged, to not feel isolated, to feel more connected in a very virtual and remote environment that we are all in.
Hug your kids, kiss them every night, know what's important, take time for yourself.
I think my word of advice would be, make your voice heard. I think for so long, we as women were afraid to speak up and let people know what we needed. And if they don't know, nothing can be done about it.
Just take time to pause and just think about where we are in life, just time to reflect and meditate.
Just connect to other people who might be feeling the same way, because we all have tips to share. And one of my biggest tips when people sort of reach out to me is to say no, I haven't figured it out, but we're in it together.
One thing that works for me or has worked for me is being okay with whatever's happening, whether things are falling down, whether you feel that the belt is tightening and money's getting tighter, just trying to find a way to be okay with all of this uncertainty. And it's truly a Herculean task to ask people to do this.
The best form of advice is to really seek a tribe, find people who are in a similar position as you, who will listen and can cope with you.
Be willing to be vulnerable and know that others are struggling in the same way.
Find your community and ask for help. For me personally, asking my either family members to step in or neighbors and other parents.
Take one day at a time, try and manage being a mother and also being a working professional. Try and make things work for that one day and figure each day at a time.
Let go of what your expectations for what this year was supposed to be, and advocate for yourself both at home and in the workplace.
To any other women who are struggling right now, just know that this will not be forever. It probably feels that way. And in many ways, in the moments of our days, it feels like the situation is not going to end, but it will. We just have to do the absolute best we can on a day-to-day basis.